Oh boy, Naruto fans already feel like the live action is in trouble. They feel like the live action Naruto movie is looking not so great already based on reports that are coming out on the casting, potential casting for one of the main characters of Naruto, one of the most important, one of the most iconic, one of the most just in general characters that people recognize and love from the franchise, Kakashi Hatake. Everybody knows that, you gotta land certain characters right. Maybe certain characters you can get away with like some BS type of casting. Like, certain characters maybe you could, get away with sliding by without actually giving the greatest casting in the world, because every casting, every character, every actor ain't gonna be a 1 out of 1 like, they did it or whatnot. Like, it's probably not gonna happen, but there's certain characters, especially the most important characters, that need to be treated accordingly. The big three of the series, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, of course, they gotta make sure that they get those perfectly. And of course, one of the most prominent characters that go along with them throughout all their missions, especially in part 1 and throughout all Shippuden down to the final battle, Kakashi. You gotta get Kakashi right. You gotta get the right actor. You gotta get the right look. You just gotta make sure that you get it right. But according to reports, it's looking like Destin, you cretin. Where are we going with this, homie? What's happening? What are you telling me, Destin? What are we doing here, fam? Because reports are coming in on a potential casting choice for Kakashi Hatake, and I'm already seeing the internet is acting up. The internet is already like, why are we doing this right now, bruh? Why? Because, to be honest with you, I'm already getting flashbacks of when they actually did the casting for the live-action American Death Note, where they casted, L, and everybody was up in arms or whatnot. I will say, in retrospect, that casting actually wasn't that bad, considering that movie was a very, very, very bad film or whatnot. But this one in particular, let's read the reports so you guys could get a better glimpse. We'll look at the actor. We'll see who he is. We'll read what's happening and whatnot. But Naruto fans are not happy so far, and we're off to already somewhat of a rocky start. And before we continue, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get all notifications. I'm gonna update you on this film, every casting choice, everything to do with this film, and in the world of anime and manga, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, all the new stuff. I got you covered. If you subscribe, hit the buttons, the bell, all of that good. We here. All right, so based on the Hollywood Reporter, but I also seen this on Variety, so this is making its rounds, and I'm not 100% sure, why is this making its rounds? Is this the people behind the scenes trying to do testing to see how the audience feels about certain casting? Is this like the actor and his agency making a play to see if he could get the role? But Charles Melton in talks to play Kakashi in Destin Cretton's Naruto movie. Don't get me wrong, bro. Let's start here. Don't get me wrong. Shout outs to dude, because you can tell that now that Brand New Day, the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie, which this Destin Cretton is the director or whatnot, is like one of the most successful films of all time. It literally has already become one of the most successful films of all time. I'm noticing that they're starting to, even in this headline right here, they want to put Destin Cretton's name all over the place. Like, basically, they're going to, I don't want to say spam, but they're going to really, really use this guy's name all the way through the roof for this Naruto film because of the high trust. Right now, when it comes to Destin Cretton, it's a high trust society in this dude and what he's brought to the table with Spider-Man. So they're throwing his name all over the place. Expect to see this guy's name everywhere until he says, hold on, until things start to backfire, and he might be like, wait a minute, I'm just a director, chill out, whatnot. But this guy, Charles Melton in talks, and the image that they got of him, I'm gonna just be honest with you, I'm not really mad about it per se. Also, I think regardless of what casting, right? Unless they do something ridiculous, like they get Samuel L. Jackson to play Sakura or something like that. Until we get to the finalized stage of seeing the film, it's really, really unfair and is very much so inaccurate to judge completely based off a picture. Chances are there's a good majority of people that are looking at this dude's image right now and saying, hey, that's not Kakashi. First of all, he's not in makeup. He doesn't have the wig. He doesn't have all the aesthetics and whatnot. So that's one thing. Second of all, sometimes the character doesn't necessarily have to look, or the actor doesn't have to look identical to the character to pull off the role. So let's not completely jump the gun and say like, oh, it's terrible, it's Dead on Arrival, what is this, oh my god, because let's just be honest here, there have been times where we've been wrong about that. Even if the film would be horrible, we found out like, yo, but at least that actor did what they came to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to like, yo, does he look like, you know, Kakashi, like, kind of looks closer to looking like me than he looked like Kakashi, just to be honest with you, which is a whole different ball game. Could I play Kakashi in the live action Naruto? Who knows? I know there's probably like a million people with so many mean-spirited comments waiting to let them off. Let them off. I'm good with it. Whatever you got to say about ForneverWorld as Kakashi in the Naruto film, let them fly. Go for it. I don't care. But let's continue on reading this article. Charles Melton, who recently landed an Emmy nomination, okay, for his role in the Netflix series Beef. What's beef? Beef is when you need 2 gats to go to sleep. Beef is when you let your enemies start your Jeep. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed to be in ICU. Now you through. Is in final negotiation. Whoa, okay. I didn't realize. I thought that this was just like maybe a play to see like what happens and whatnot. But if homie is in final negotiations for a key role in the live action Naruto, then this very well might be our Kakashi. We might be looking at our Kakashi right here. Yo, I'm Kakashi, everyone. Plot twist. But he is in final negotiations for a key role in the live action Naruto movie set up at Lionsgate. Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. Who are these sources, fam? Who's giving the... Where's the sources coming from? Is it Destin himself? Is it the guy in his agency? Where are these? Because again, this is on the Hollywood Reporter. I seen Variety post the same thing. So this is making rounds. Who is this? It must be trusted, right? It gotta be trusted. They're not gonna just. I don't think the Hollywood Reporter. And then again, I don't really extensively cover these. We gotta keep an eye out for these things. Next thing you know, Jackie Chan is playing Kakashi or something. I don't know. Well, maybe Jackie might be a little bit old for the role, but I'd still take it. I don't know. Destin, who is currently in theaters for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and they're milking his name, is set to direct the movie based on the manga series by Masashi Kishimoto. Naruto is the coming-of-age story of a young and enthusiastic ninja named Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki, who wants to grow up to be the leader of his ninja village, but also happens to have the spirit of a 9-tailed demon fox inside of him. The story was serialized in Nihon's popular weekly Shonen Jump from 1999 to 2014, and later spawned a couple of... Yo, what happened with Spawn, bro? When's the Spawn revival happening? A couple of popular animated series that ran for years on Cartoon Network and Disney. Yo, shout out to Disney. We love Disney over here. This is... Disney goes a long way for us. A search is underway to find a young actor to play Naruto. Melton is said to be playing Kakashi Hatake, the elite ninja mentor figure to the main character and his friends. Kakashi is one of the most popular characters in the long-running and massively popular manga. Lionsgate had no comment on the casting, so they didn't even want to say nothing. Avi Arad, Ari Arad, and Emmy Yu are producing for Arad Productions with Jeremy Lacham. Cretton is producing alongside Jaeyoon Moonford through his company, Hisako. Yo, shout out to Sako, Mankind, bro. Cretton, whose credits also include the Marvel movies Shang-Chi and The Legend of Ten Rings, is coming off the massive success of Spider-Man Brand New Day. With its current $2 billion at the global box office, it is one of the highest grossing movies of all time. Naruto is set to be next up for the director and is eyeing a production start around February 2027, according to sources. Melton broke out as a star on the long-running CW series Riverdale, where he played Reggie Mantle, and then transitioned into more prestige fare, beginning with Todd Haynes' May-December, where he starred opposite Julianne Moore and Natalie Portman. His other credits have included Alex Garland's Warfare and Nicholas Winding's reference Her Private Hell. The actor is a longtime fan of anime and manga and is also extremely proficient in martial arts. He is a second-degree black belt Taekwondo and competed in the Junior Olympics held in Seoul, South Korea. So this person right here has not experienced Riverdale or any of the projects homie has been in. The look wise, yeah, it doesn't necessarily look like a, but honestly, like, it's just really the hair color, which, hello, you know, very few can pull off that hair. If you could pull off the color of Kakashi's hair, chances are you like I don't know, you some 11 out of 10 type of person, because very few can pull that color off. I literally, there's probably only been like one person that I've ever saw that hair color, and I've been like, oh my god, that they just did it amazing. But anywho, like, honestly, I'm not really mad about this. I've seen so many people already saying like, uh-oh, Destin, Daniel Cretton, fresh off Spider-Man Brand New Day and headed to some bullshit. Like, I don't really see that. I think maybe Homie could do it. Like, it's just a matter of seeing the performance and seeing it in action. Like, until we get that finalized movie, until we actually see the movie, it's really hard to judge. You can't judge it off a potential casting. Like, he's in final negotiations, according to sources, but he's not even actually, 100% landed the role. Neither have we gotten a trailer or any footage, test footage or anything like that to see him playing the role. Like, let's relax here. Every actor that plays a character doesn't look identical to the character immediately. And again, let's have a little bit of faith. I mean, we should have quite a bit of faith in this Destin Daniel Cretton dude. Like, again, Spider-Man Brand New Day, heard nothing but great things. It's smashing the box office. Also did Shang-Chi. Like, maybe this guy knows what he's doing. So let's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might be able to pull off Kakashi. We'll find out in time. Can a dude troll once in a while? Let a dude troll once in a while. Yeah, sometimes trolls are allowed, okay? But for those that are in an outrage, how do you feel about this? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this dude can make it happen? You think that this is our Kakashi? Or are you an outrage? You think this dude is nothing like Kakashi? What are they doing? Oh my god, they're ruining the Naruto film before it even began. Do you have faith in this thing? Like, where are we at with this whole thing? I'll be honest with you, I've seen a lot of negativity thus far. I'm gonna try my best to not fall into that pit of it, unless we get again some outlandish, like, I don't know, like Rod Wave is about to play. No. Rod Wave as Eno, bro. Oh snap. That's all I have for this one. I'm ForneverWorld. As always, people, have an awesome day. It looks like we might be having our Kakashi. We'll see what happens. Let's try not to be too brutal. Give this dude a chance. We'll see what happens. Have an awesome one.